Good morning, I'm Frank Powers, and this is Lifestyle Tucson, the program where I speak to our neighbors, the people behind the scenes of our amazing organizations, small businesses, and nonprofits. Our friends are informing you how they serve our community, and they are here to give you updates on future projects. Let's make some old friends today. Yeah. Hope, shelter, transformation. That's the mission statement of the Gospel Rescue Mission. It's 3 words that mean the most to many people struggling. The Gospel Rescue Mission states their holistic approach addresses the needs of the whole person, mind, body, and spirit. Working in collaboration with those who are passionate about bringing up permanent solutions to the crisis of homelessness. And today, I'm fortunate to speak with my favorite person ever. I don't even try to pretend she's not anymore. Lisa Chastain, CEO of the Gospel Rescue Mission. Lisa, how are you doing?
Doing great, Frank. It was so good to see you at the rodeo parade. It made it all the more fun.
It's my favorite thing. I got to host the 100th Tucson Rodeo Parade, and I know all of you, there comes Gospel Rescue Mission down. I'm like, it's Lisa Chastain, everyone, shouting out. Let me ask you something. How does the Grand Marshal get chosen for this? Because you should be the Grand Marshal one day.
Oh, you're sweet. I don't know actually what the process is for selection. You're going to have to ask Dan Marys.
I will. I'll ask Dan. That's true. Good friend Dan from KOLD. But I will, because I believe that. I was almost going to shout. I don't know if I did shout that in public, but I feel like you should be the Grand Marshal one year of the parade.
Good. Well, I will hire you for my campaign manager.
We'll figure it out. Let's talk about my favorite thing is your organization, talking about it. It's been a journey together as I've been the Director of Public Affairs. I feel our episodes are kind of me on a journey with you, getting better at learning about the community, about homelessness, about what works, how you work, and how all these great organizations work. And it's just been the best to build up our relationship. I love it. I really love every time we get together, and I always tell everyone, if you can listen to any, just listen to all the Gospel Rescue Mission ones in a row, because I feel like it's a narrative.
It's true. Yeah. It's been a blessing to me as well, Frank. Thank you.
So that said, why don't you give some of these folks a little synopsis about what the Gospel Rescue Mission is all about?
Yes, Gospel Rescue Mission is providing solutions to the homeless crisis, to make it short and sweet. And we do that through our campus called the Center of Opportunity, which is a collaborative campus that we partner together with 50 different organizations to bring solutions to the homeless crisis and put people on pathways of success so they no longer return to the streets, so they can get higher paying jobs, so that they can actually walk away from poverty. You know, that is our main goal, is to help people not only a hand up, but to change their lives and for them to have successful lives after they visit us.
From homeless to wholeness. That's what it is. I love it. And you do it really well. You do a big deal with all these events all throughout the year. There's a lot going on. You've got amazing programs. And the Center of Opportunity just celebrated its 6th year you're going into it, right?
6 years will be in June.
Yeah, so it's happening. So that's really exciting. Again, what a huge deal. We celebrated the 5th anniversary, a very special episode. You can listen to it on demand, back anytime you want, Lifestyle Tucson, because it is one of the better organizations here in town. You've helped me personally at the Center of Opportunity with someone that I knew. It was a big help to me, and you're doing a lot. So let's talk about what maybe one of the next big events that you've got going on is the Easter Blessings to Go.
Yes, you know, we have a busy day on Friday, April 18th, because we start out with the Good Friday breakfast. Gospel Rescue Mission just took over that amazing event 3 years ago and started out as the mayor's prayer breakfast and just kind of culminated into an event called the Good Friday breakfast. It was led by some businessmen in town, and they gave it, in a sense, to Gospel Rescue Mission for us to manage 3 years ago. So it's a big event at La Paloma. We pack out the ballroom, 1,200 people. We bring in a national speaker that is an inspirational speaker and also has a testimony of their faith. So that's how the morning starts at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
And then straight from there, we go to the Center of Opportunity and have our Easter Blessings to Go event. And that is where we share a meal, Easter brunch with the community. But it's more than a meal, you know, it's a place of hope and restoration. We partner together with, again, organizations. We give out so many different resources. So we're giving out clothes and resource items, and El Rio is there, and DES is there, and we give away diapers and clothing and all the things to make it more than a meal, but it's really a day of caring.
Their haircuts available as well.
Haircuts,
right?
yep.
I always think that's one of the most important things. I was volunteering at a great event for veterans. And again, they had someone giving them haircuts right on site. It was really a transformation before your eyes to see some of these
it really is.
shaggy fellas walking on in there and coming out looking like perfect gentlemen. Classy folks. Because again, these hairstylists are really good at it, especially in Tucson. They're really like artisans. So they'll make you look great.
Absolutely.
A blazer, you'll fool the world. I've been doing it for a while. So that's what's great about what you've got going on. It's not just that, it really is something special. And I know that what I always say is if you can't donate your money, donate your time. So I'm sure that there's volunteers can get involved. But let's talk about donating money, because that's what we're here talking about today, because now you're a part of this great organization, the Arizona Christian Tax Credit Alliance. And I'm talking to all of your excellent 7 or 6 friends, because it's the 7 of you. And it's an amazing organization that really is something special. I'm so glad you're a part of it. Making it a part of this series is going to be fun. Tell folks why they should be donating their tax credit to Gospel Rescue Mission.
Well, simply, you can give it to the state or you can give it to your favorite charity. It's your choice. So you're going to pay for it anyway if you owe any type of state taxes. The great thing about Arizona is that you can send your money to your favorite charity, and that acts as your payment to your state liability. So it's really an amazing thing. Why everybody is not participating in it, you know, I hope everybody is participating in it, because it really does help the nonprofits with their bottom line. At the same time, you are paying your taxes. So it's a dollar for dollar tax credit. In our case, we've qualified for the Qualified Charitable Organization, which is, gosh, what are the totals? $470 if you're filing for single, and $938 if you're filing joint. So that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money to give a charity. It helps us and it helps the community.
It really does. And again, the fact that it doesn't cost you anything. And I have to do the math and or check with my friend from IBE. She's going to be here summing everything up. And really, again, I can listen to it on demand. So can you. I've talked with IB in the past about how the tax credits work. But again, sometimes I go a little cross-eyed and don't understand it all. So it's always good to get familiar with it, because yes, I'm pretty sure that even if you're getting a refund from the state, you can still give a tax credit donation and you'll get like a bigger refund because you have to pay the state. But I believe you can still use it that way.
Yep.
Don't quote me. Listen to the IBE episode that covers this entire
We're
thing.
not tax professionals.
Right. That's why we're educating ourselves together and learning all about it. And you can over taxcreditataz.org. It gives you the totals. It gives you how it all works and helps you understand how you can support one of these 7 great organizations, or I believe all of them, because I don't think you actually have to say it's just to this one. You can divvy up that total, which I only just learned myself. Fascinating. I didn't know that. I didn't realize that you can divvy it up. So that was just something on my previous interview with a guest. I think it was Teen Challenges. I'm talking to all of your 7 organizations as part of this special feature. And I was like, oh, you can split it all up. That's even better. You can give it to all of you.
Right.
What an amazing gift that we're able to do. You just have to kind of know some of the ins and outs of your taxes. And that's why we're going to help you learn all about it. Let's get a call to action from some of these folks, maybe about getting involved, maybe about volunteering. What do you think is the most important part of volunteering?
It's for us, right? We often think that, you know, our volunteerism is going to help somebody. But, you know, Frank, you're a man of volunteerism yourself. It never ceases to amaze me that people come and volunteer. They walk away with so much more than actually they gave. And I, you know, am a big proponent. I've done it for years and years and years of my life, is that volunteerism is good for your mental health. It's good for your soul. It's a good practice in everybody's life. So with that said, you know, there's so many great organizations in Tucson. Gospel Rescue Mission has about 400 volunteers a week that help us out, you know, supplement the staff so that we can actually get the work done. We couldn't do it without volunteers, you know, and that's people that are committed to do it on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, or for those that come periodically when they can. We have a place for everybody to get involved. Our events, like you said, Frank, our upcoming Easter Blessings event is a great place to start, you know, because it's not intimidating. It's an event. It's fun. You get to know a little bit about what Gospel Rescue Mission does. But more than that, we have a space every single day for our wonderful volunteers to get involved in.
Get involved. It's the thing to do. Go get some information also right on their website over at grmtucson.com. There's a whole bunch of information there, lots of tabs. Don't forget they have an amazing podcast. That just popped up as I go to the website, Homeless to Wholeness. So that's always fun to learn about. And it looks like your guest speaker is going to be John Gordon, popped up at the La Paloma Resort on April 18th. So that's exciting to talk about all these great things. I'm learning as it goes. The tabs are flying. Oh, what's this tab? What's the Opportunity Cafe?
Yeah, so
soon?
This is so exciting, Frank. You know, one of the things we do at the Center of Opportunity and Gospel Rescue Mission and partner together with Pima Community College to provide what we call rapid certification for trades for them to get higher paying jobs. So we do that in the IT world, in the construction trades, culinary, CDL driver's license, logistics management. So one of the things that we're doing with the culinary completers is that we developed an internship for hands-on training. So in that process, we have bought a food truck that turned it into a coffee truck. So they're learning how to be baristas and learning customer service. So that's open now, but long term, actually, it's not as long as I thought it was going to be, but we're actually under construction right now for a community cafe. So it will be open to the community. It will be ran by people in our program. And again, to give them that hands-on training, providing them a job, and also learning about business, learning about management, learning about entrepreneurship. And so the Opportunity Cafe is our first step, but you'll see us opening a lot of businesses for people to run.
Can I say, you should see the Cheshire Cat-like grin on both of our faces right now. I'm like, this woman's amazing. Like, this organization's the best. Like, this is so neat. Go to the website. Look at this amazing cafe. That looks fantastic. What a way to help people.
It's going to be incredible.
That is already incredible. The fact that you have a food truck already going around. What a fascinating, amazing, innovative way to be really helping people in the community become responsible, career-driven folks too.
Right.
People have such a misunderstanding and misconception about what you do. They really do not understand how much you are helping, how many different ways. This is a very modern, dare I say, futuristic way to be helping people. You're really like, this is the path.
Yes.
This is such a path. And then it's not like, all right, now we did this, go apply at Starbucks. Like, no, and now we have a job for you here.
Right, exactly.
You can do that,
come on.
and then get that experience and then go be the manager at the Starbucks, right? Go be a career-driven person. This is exciting. Like, I'm so pumped.
Thank you, Frank. You sound like our staff. We're all excited about it, too. It's going to be incredible.
This is so, it's just brilliant. Oh, geez. You're the best. Help out this great organization. My goodness, they're not just giving people socks, right?
No.
They're doing so much for folks in the community. And again, if you've got a problem with the homeless, don't be mad at them. Help them, and the homeless will go away, right? They won't be out there. They'll be a part of the community with jobs, feeling mentally healthy, feeling good, feeling great, and having the education to take care of themselves and to take care of their families. That's really something special. And this is just the newest thing I discovered about your organization. Go donate today. My word, grmtucson.com, and you can find out every single thing about their organization. You can volunteer. There are career opportunities as well. Join the newsletter, subscribe to the podcast. Any last calls to action, Lisa, for all these fine folks listening today?
Yeah, I think it's important for your listeners to know, Frank, that Gospel Rescue Mission is 100% privately funded.
Yep.
That's a misconception, too. We don't take any government money, no federal, no city, no state funding. And we do that for several reasons. One is, of course, we want to keep our religious liberties intact, but also we can do so much more for so much less.
Yes.
We can make a dollar stretch a lot wider than, a government dollar can stretch. So we're completely supported on the generosity of the community. The community has been so great to wrap their arms around us and continue to fund us. So that, number one, is a major blessing for us. Volunteerism, of course. You can also donate your in-kind contributions. So your household goods, your clothing, your furniture, all goes to furnish apartments for people that leave us and get an apartment and go into independent living. We can go ahead of them and put everything from their toaster to their forks and spoons and knives and beds and couches, so that they are set up for success. and they're ready to tackle the world. So all of your goods, those are the three ways you can really help us. Everybody has stuff laying around their house that they need to get rid of, especially it's coming up springtime.
That's right.
So we're all doing spring cleaning. So consider Gospel Rescue Mission to donate your gently used items.
It's upcycling, folks. That's what you want to do, right? I'm sure you have a whole list of all the things that you actually want, because there are some things you don't need, some things you don't want, but plenty of things that you do, plenty of resources that people need, and that's the way to do it. So I really do implore you all to get involved, go to their website, and or go to taxcreditaz.org. Make them your choice, or at least maybe part of the choice, since you can spread that tax credit all around when it comes to donating this year. Because today we're old friends with Lisa Chastain, CEO of the Gospel Rescue Mission, helping save lives every day through hope, shelter, and transformation. Thank you so much for joining me today, Lisa.
Thank you, Frank. It's a pleasure as always. See you next time.
Absolutely. This was Lifestyle Tucson. Bing bong bing, time for a recap. That was my 7th visit with Lisa Chastain of the Gospel Rescue Mission. I love everything that we do because it's a real narrative if you listen to all my Gospel Rescue Mission episodes. And I feel like I'm coming up a little bit short because with this one, since we did this big, amazing tax credit special that we're doing, where we're focusing on all these organizations, me and Lisa and I only got to spend half as much time together. It's practically a crime. It means next time maybe we'll have to spend twice as long together with the Gospel Rescue Mission. You can go start hanging out with them now over at their website, and it is grmtucson.com. And remember, we're looking over at taxcreditaz.org for you to go donate your charitable Arizona tax credit. And that's maybe one of the organizations you want to do it to. Maybe spread the wealth around, but we'll talk about that another time. We're talking about Gospel Rescue Mission and their amazing Opportunity Cafe. Go get involved with everything they're all about. They're building opportunity, jobs, careers, futures. What a great, happy organization that helps out so many people. Make them happier, right? That's what you got to do. That's what we all got to do. Enough preaching for me, because we know that's why we're here. So I'll move forward. Because I want to thank our old friends at Gospel Rescue Mission for joining me today. You've been listening to Lifestyle Tucson. If you're a nonprofit that would like to be on the show, email lifestyletucson@gmail.com. For more information about this program or to listen to something you may have missed, go to the Sunday Mornings page on klpx.com, kfma.com, mixfm.com, or espntucson.com. You can also subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, and Audible, or wherever fine podcasts are. Doing something. Because remember, Lisa Chastain says, do something. It's better than just do it. Follow on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Lifestyle Tucson, because I'm your BFF, your best Frank forever, Frank Powers. Toot toot Tucson. I love you the most.